All right, ladies and gentlemen in Stream World, this is Mike DeMarco, Just going to give you guys a little introduction to what's going on here. Got Clyde Matta and Mike Pettit going at it again. Last time they matched up, it was a 13-12 win by Mr. Matta. That was over at Sticks and Stones, and they are meeting up here at Mike's home turf, which is Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. Right now I'm joined by Mr. Jim Prather. Jim, how you doing?
Good, Mike.
Jim is another regular over at the Sticks and Stones area. He's familiar with Clyde's game, and he's familiar with the room and how these guys are shooting. So he's going to give you a little bit of his insight into the match and all that. He's another great player. I'm sure we're going to see him in an action match sometime soon. But I'm still a little bit frantic over here running the Wednesday night action tournament. So I'm going to be in and out. We're going to see some cool guests here and there. But for now, we're going to pass it on over to Jim.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike.
No problem, brother.
Nice setup you got here. Okay, all right. Clyde took the first games, 1-0.
Our players, table 8, Nelson Oliveira, Kerry McAuliffe. Nelson Oliveira, Kerry McAuliffe, that's on table 8. Table number 10 is going to be Mark DeLevis, Jim Kelly. Mark DeLevis, Jim Kelly, table 10. And table number 11, we got Lita Mullendor, Judge Caesar.
Mike pushed out.
Lita Mullendor, Judge Caesar, that's table 11.
Clyde went for the safe. It looks like Mike can see this and gonna go.
How we doing over here, Jim?
Not too bad. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you all right. So
Here we go.
Mike was off to the races, and it looked like he got just a little bit too quick on that 7 ball in the first rack there, and gave Clyde the 7 out there.
Mike just kicked the 2.
I'll tell you, it looked like that was going to roll really nice for him, and it just barely leaked out there, and it looks like Clyde's got a clean shot at this. If he can just play a little bit of low English there, he can just kind of stop the ball, shoot the 3 in the side pocket. I think that's what he's going to go with here. Just like that. For those of you that aren't familiar with this table is a little bit faster as far as the rails go than the rest of the tables in this tournament room. But table 1 is a little bit of a tighter pocket table, and rolls a little bit faster. So it's definitely a harder piece of equipment, a little bit more difficult compared to the other tables in the room. But these guys, they're both pretty strong competitors, so we want to see them go on the toughest equipment available for us. So that's what we're going at. They're playing on table 1. Now, what do you think? Clyde doesn't like the angle here. He doesn't want to run into the 8 ball if he follows to the bottom rail. He's either going to have to power draw to the side rail there or kind of roll with some inside, try and put the ball over.
Right, try to follow that one.
I think he was kind of in between ideas on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can agree with me there, but it looked like he was kind of like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. And kind of just went with his whatever he was looking at there.
Yeah, he wasn't too sure on that one, but he's not a bad lead. Mike doesn't have too much here.
Pardon me 1 second, Jim.
All right, next up on table 4, we got Lem Tanksley, Peter Lee. Lem Tanksley, Peter Lee, that's on table 4.
Sorry about that. I'm going to be in and out doing the tournament calls and whatnot, so I should have a live feed of this somewhere, just so that we can see what exactly is going on here.
So Clyde's gonna try to go one rail here to the floor. He's gonna try to make it. What a shot! Great shot by Clyde.
Made it with position, nice. Now, what do you think he's going to end up doing with that 8 ball over there? The 8 and the 10 are kind of tied up there.
If he can, he's gonna try to play the 7. If he can get an angle on the 7 in the side, play the 7 in the side, try to break it out.
So you think he's going to go aggressive with this here?
Well, right now, I think he's going to play safe on the 6, possibly.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think the best option here would probably be to try to roll safe with the 6 ball, and maybe even put it underneath the 8 ball. Try to pump the 8 ball up a little bit, just to alleviate the situation over there. But at the same time, playing defense. I think that's the best option here. Ideally, he'd like his cue ball a little bit closer down the table, a little bit further off the rail there to get a better angle. But I think that's what he's going to end up with here.
Oh, he played it all the way up. What a shot.
Wow.
What a shot.
Well, that was a little bit of a two-way. That was a safe shot there because he had the 9 and the 7 to look at. He had the 9 and the 7 to contend with if he did miss. So now Clyde's got to go either.
I think if he plays the 7 in the same pocket as the 6, he might play safe on the 8. Put the cue behind the 10. Oh, and for the breakout.
Oh, we're looking at a situation here.
Is he going to try to play the 10? Possibly.
I don't think he's going to play the 10 ball. He might. I mean, it looks like it's a little bit too close for that. Let's check out the overhead. Yeah, I guess he could play a little inside there.
It's close.
I'm going to go watch this.
It's going to try to play a Billy. Clyde left Mike the 8 here.
All right, so Clyde ended up trying to do the carom there, try to make the 10 ball. In my opinion, he played some outside English on that. He played right English there. I think the ideal way to play that would have been to play inside English. I mean, try to keep the ball down there, but
yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, that was
a tough angle.
Tough shot to call to make. All right, we need to find Nelson Oliveira. He's MIA at the moment.
Is he supposed to be playing Peter Lee?
He's actually supposed to be playing Kerry McAuliffe.
Oh.
Let's see if we can get him.
Yeah, Nelson Oliveira to table 8. Nelson Oliveira to table 8, please.
Not out yet. Yeah, good. Got a nice group of players here tonight. I believe the final count was 37, 36.
Mike scratches on the brake. Everything's wide open here.
I'm gonna call out a couple matches, Jim.
Sure.
Players up next on table 6. We have Jason D'Angelo and Gutley. Jason D'Angelo, Mike Gutley, table 6. On table number 3, we got Rourke Dixon and Adam Blair. Rourke Dixon, Adam Blair, table 3. I gotta say, Jim, I'm liking the energy that's been happening with these events we've been doing. You know, adding the music, dimming the lights a bit. You know, I mean, these are my personal ideals, but it seems like it's kind of, you know, the general consensus is kind of leaning that way these days. It's seeming like they're liking it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's you know, it's just a different way to do it, but it's just more exciting in my opinion.
Yeah, when you come down to Sticks and Stones, that was great. You probably all the streaming equipment, the music, it was awesome.
The
Totally
last
awesome.
time when we came up there, yeah.
Clyde's the first match.
Yep. Yeah, that was great.
That was
I
awesome.
really enjoyed myself there. Everybody that played did too.
That was an awesome day.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Tournament and then have the match later on.
Yeah, we've been staying a little bit more local with the ship to catch stuff lately, but that's not anything against any other rooms or anything like that. But we're just trying to you know, set a couple of things up home base. You know what I'm saying?
Right, sure.
Really push the home base stuff, and you know, we're definitely going to be reaching back out to the other rooms soon. I like playing at Sticks and Stones. It's a great room. Dan Milligan is the head honcho over there.
Yeah, I want to shout out to Danny.
Danny, if you're listening, bro, Clyde's going to make you proud. Now let's see how this one sits. Wow.
Well,
that is fantastic. Not for nothing, but Clyde is looking pretty comfortable.
I know.
He's not hesitating much. I mean, he might have like you know, a quick blank out moment here and there. I mean, a lot of players do those.
Right. Ooh.
But
ooh. Oh, that's the type box for you right there, Mike.
Yeah, that is the type box right there. He played that one a little bit funny. He played it with some inside English there, try to pull it up there, but you know, that up to that point, I mean, Clyde's definitely looking like he's very, very comfortable here for sure. Mike Pettit taking rack number 3. Got a 2-1 game. This is what we like to see. We like to see him going 1-1-1-1, keeping him tight. We definitely like to see you know, a nice tight match where everybody gets to you know, sweat it out and nobody's looking like it's you know, a one-sided match rather.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I mean, they were neck and neck last time. I mean,
both are playing well.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty close as far as their skill levels go. Definitely pretty close there. All right, so Mike Pettit seems. Is that where he broke from last time? He's going like a ball or two off from the center dot.
Yep, he's been going right there.
He scratched last time. Let's see where he goes with the cue ball this time. All right, he definitely held on to it a little bit better. I don't think he pocketed a ball here.
He took a little off that one.
Yeah, he was definitely, you know, conscious about the
cue ball.
Definitely conscious about the cue ball there.
right, up next on table 12, we got Jeremy Perry, George Santiago. Jeremy Perry, George Santiago, that's on table 12.
Mike.
There's a Michael Jackson rolling in the background. This was added to the playlist approximately 3 months ago, something like that. But the Ship to Catch playlist, it's a living thing, and it gets tracks added and taken from it as we see fit. Any of the players, any of the members that they're the strong followers, they will send me their song, their jam. Hey, I love this. You gotta put this in there. If I'm listening to this, I can't lose. I can't miss a shot when this song's on. And they give me those songs, and I in turn say, hey, let's try it out. And we put it in the playlist. And if it ends up being a favorite, then we rock with it for a while. If it's not, going over well, we say, hey, man, we gave it a shot. And, I try to match it up so that when the guy gets into his match, I put the song on when he's playing. Really? So, you give him the extra juice. It's like, hey, this guy's got his jam on,
I love that.
I'm listening to my song right now. There's no way I could miss,
When your song comes on, that's...
Yeah, that's something that I'm definitely trying to push.
That's good stuff.
I feel like music is definitely one of the missing links in pool, for sure.
And you got some other people that don't like any music,
Yeah, I mean, here's the bottom line. My opinion on this, and the reason why we try to push that, is because when you have a dead room where there is no music, no sound, whatever, even soft music, when there's no emotions floating through the room, you can have negative emotions happen. Negative things can happen that way.
Absolutely.
And if you just dictate, hey, we're going to have a good time and we're going to listen to this music and we're going to come out, I mean, there's really nothing you can say about it. I mean, that positive vibe is just flowing through the room, and that's just the way it's going to be, So we're trying to dictate that positive vibe. Let's see. We're going to put a...
Well, you're doing something right, Mike.
I am fortunate that I'm being received well. I mean, I really am.
Seems to be growing.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some positive feedback, like without a doubt. Pardon me 1 second.
9, we got Rich Farrell and Chuck Sampson. Rich Farrell and Chuck Sampson, that's on table 9.
Yeah, so we've been, getting some positive feedback and reaching further and further into the scene. And, we were fortunate enough, our first main event, we had, the great Jason Shaw come down and support us. And, he did end up in the event. I don't want to say he had to win it. I mean, it's only race to 2, but
right.
He came down and supported, and he's given us some nice endorsements. We have a nice commercial featuring him that's coming soon. Just polishing up the edges on that one. But we have a lot of amateur players. As far as say the New York, New Jersey area, as far north as Maine, we got a lot of good supporters, and we just keep reaching further and further.
Yeah, it's awesome what you're doing, Mike.
Definitely fortunate to be received well, because you can do something good, but if it's not received well, I mean, you could be doing anything and it wouldn't matter.
Right.
So definitely fortunate there. So just going to keep on the same track. We got a cool tournament coming April 15th at Bo's Billiards in Warwick. Saturday, April 15th. It's the day before Easter. And we actually have 2 events running the same day, but the main event there is open to B- players and below only.
Oh, okay.
We're calling it the King of Class. And basically a C player tournament, but in my opinion, the B- players, they kind of, we got to kind of find out where people sit anyhow.
Right.
So it's open to B- players and below, and we're doing race to 5 9-ball on the winner's side, race to 4 8-ball on the one-loss side, even up, and we're going to have a real good day there. And then we also have a special event. I like to do the special events. We got a special event with 18 players only, and that's also at Bo's. That's open to amateurs only, and I'm reaching out to just the right players, not to be particular with the field itself. Like I want to make sure that we got the right people to pilot these formats.
Right.
So this is going to be a very odd format. This is 3 people on a table, 3 players on a table.
Right, is that gonna be like the other one you had? One here.
It's not. It's not really an invitational. Um, it's more of a. It's more of a special event. It's not. I mean, I
Okay.
guess I'm inviting the players. Yeah. So I guess you could technically call it an invitational. But you know, if an amateur player that knows how to act the right way said, "Hey, I want to play in that," I'd say, "Sure, no problem. I still have spots available." But you know, we got a good list of players that are going to be playing in that one. That will be streamed also, but that's going to be a cool event. 3 players on the table, King of the Hill style. If you make it through 2 rounds of the 3-person rounds, you go to singles. So it's 10-ball race to 7, King of the Hill. Then you move on to singles races to 9. And then the finals is 1 extended race to 11.
Look.
No short cue, full length.
Oh, Mike's running out here. He's down to the 9-ball.
Yeah, Mike doesn't seem to have many fears when he's playing. He seems to be just, you know, pretty cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, he's very relaxed.
Oh, excuse me for 1 sec, Jim. I got to take care of something.
No worries. Okay. I got it.
Again, tanks to table 4, tanks to table 4.
It's 3-1, Mike. Yeah.
One on table 2, I'm passing. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about. Are you marking down the width too, or no? No, I don't think that. No, I'm not.
Mike played safe there. So I can go one rail to the 5. It's a big game here. It's 3-1 Mike right now. Clyde made the hit. That seemed like the first ball Mike missed. Probably gotta get out here. Shot. Clyde's got a chance at the breakout here. Shot. Big game here, Mike.
All right, I'm back. Hopefully you guys are hearing everything pretty well. I'm going to check out the chat real quick. I do have the chat up. I don't know if you guys are in there, but if you are, please let us know how everything sounds, because we definitely want to know. Clyde's called the 10 ball in the same pocket there.
Hey.
Got some Dream Theater rolling in the background.
Oh.
Okay, up next on table 2, we got Shorty and Bill Roberge. Shorty and Bill Roberge, that's on table 2.
All right, Clyde Matta taking that one down. Got a 3-2 score here. I'm not really going to tell him anything. He can do what he wants, you know. It's his cash. You can watch it on the stream. 3-2. Yeah, you can watch it on the stream if you want. Yeah, tune in, yeah. Thank you, Want to Shoot Like SVB. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Where are you watching from? First time watching, great stream so far. Thank you, Anonymous. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. We'd like to know where our followers are.
All right. Clyde with the break. Hit a ball. Probably gonna play safe here.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do here offensively,
Right.
but
A few behind the 6, possibly. No. We went the other way. Whoop.
sorry about that, Jim.
Oh, it's all
I
right.
just want to pull that up for you to make sure we can hear you clear. Awesome.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Francisco Cabral over here running through the field. All right, up next on table 5, we got Tom Bertrand and Dan Kisnerick. Tom Bertrand, Dan Kisnerick, that's on table 5. So yeah, we got a good event going on over here. Every Wednesday we rock and roll over here. Carlos Sandoval. See, where is Carlos Sandoval? Carlos Sandoval to table 10, please. Carlos Sandoval, table 10.
Oh.
I missed that little exchange there, Jim.
Clyde banked the 1. I thought he was. I didn't know if he was playing safe, but banked the cross corner. Now he's.
It's table 1 for you right there.
Yeah.
That's that tight pocket. I'm
Yeah,
not sure the exact measurements on these pockets, but they're definitely tighter than the normal for sure.
Oh, no doubt about it. You gotta be on your game to play on this table.
Most definitely. Yeah, you can't just shoot it near the pocket and hope it sucks it in there. I mean, you definitely got to be on your game. Mike went with the inside English there to come around, but he hit the 5 like square on. Double kissed and left him a little awkward there. I'm not sure if it goes by. What do you think, Jim?
310. I don't know if he's going.
3 looks like it goes by the 10 ball. If you look here, it's looking pretty good. Not sure what he's going to do as far as that.
I know the 8 balls is tough. He might.
Let's see what he's going with here.
Oh.
Sam, rock table 10. Good.
Sorry, I'm getting pulled in 1,000 different directions.
The vehicle that needs to be moved is blocking someone in. Is the silver Grand Marquis.
That's the ever so famous Mr. Ray Mack. Somebody's driving a Grand Marquis in this area, and they thought that they could just block people in. You know what? That's the way we do it over here. If they don't have enough parking spots, you know what? We just make spots. They say, hey, let us in the building. We want to see this match. We need to see this. We need to see it. Give us our action, please. Mr. Ray Mack, don't tow my car. Oh, Mike is looking pretty good here. He's
boy, no, he's got a pretty good layout. But 8's a little awkward.
A little awkward there, but switch back over here. Let's see if we can get a better view on the other side of the 8 ball. Yeah, that's kind of iffy there.
I don't want to shoot that one.
I don't think anybody wants to shoot it, but to be honest, I mean, anybody that's, you know, somewhat comfortable on the table, obviously you don't want to have to, but you could bank that cross side and, you know, be okay with that. Come 2 rails, 3 rails around, shoot the 10 ball in the bottom corner there. If you're going offensively, I think that's the way that you got to go at it. I don't think you try to get square on it and shoot it straight down. I think the bank shot is really the way to go there. If you're not comfortable with that, I mean, you kind of got to just let the guy do it and see what he comes up with.
Right.
But if he can get to right about where he is right now on the 8 ball, I think that's a comfortable bank shot. You know, my opinion anyhow.
He could try to come around and get all the way around. Play
get
up in the
underneath.
other
Yeah,
corner.
get underneath
Same
it,
corner
yeah.
as the 7 ball.
Still iffy. You don't want to hit into that nipple there.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's what he's going with there. He came a little bit below the 7.
Yeah.
If he was trying to stay above it, I don't think he would have stroked it that hard. But what do I know, Jim? What do I know?
Nice. Looks like yep, that's what he's going with.
And he is not going to like this.
Mm-hmm.
He's very close to that bottom rail there.
Well, he's got to come with one here.
He's definitely got to come with a shot.
Not much else he can do, really.
He does have a 4-rail safety. Not
Really?
sure if he's comfortable with that, but he could bank long rail where it is, short rail, long rail, and then go underneath the 10 ball with the 8 ball. Roll the cue ball up to the top of the table. The table's fast enough for him to do that where he doesn't have to plow it.
Look at this shot. He tried a 2-way shot here.
That's not bad there. That's not bad at all. Now, me knowing Clyde's game, I think he's just going to try to spin this ball in. As close to the rail as it is, I really think he's just going to try to spin this in.
Yeah, he usually likes to go for these.
Yeah. To be honest, I can't lay off of myself, so.
He might even go rail first, possibly.
It looks pretty close
Just
to the rail.
spin it.
I don't know if it's frozen there, but.
Well, try to spin it in. You got to be perfect on this table.
Nice speed, nice speed. Gonna wait till this 10 ball to announce this next match. There's nothing worse than being down on a 10 ball with your cash on the line, and then a jerk of a tournament director says, "Hey, guess who's up?" All right, up next on table 7, we got Rourke Dixon, Nick Abrantes. Rourke Dixon, Nick Abrantes. That's on table 7. So just make sure when you finish this, please come tell me win or loss. Please come tell me that your match is over. Thanks. All right, so looking at a 4-2 lead by Mr. Mike Pettit. And I just wanted to remind the viewers that we are going to take a short break at rack number 12. The conclusion of rack number 12, we're going to take a short break. We're going to do the Wednesday night action progressive break and run on this table. And the players are going to get a second to collect their thoughts and whatever else they need to do. And then we're going to continue our match at that point. So.
This reminds me of the first match a little bit. The score.
Mike, yeah, I believe Mike came out a little bit strong, and then Clyde started to power back, right?
Yeah.
And he ended up outlasting the match there.
Yeah.
All right, he's definitely got the breakdown as far as the cue ball control goes, but is he going to pocket a ball here?
I don't think so.
Not pocket a ball, no. I'll tell you, these guys are definitely close. These guys are definitely close.
For sure.
All right, what do we got going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 going on there, okay.
Got a lot of traffic here.
You know, I think he was trying to actually hit into the 6 ball. Right when it went past it, he showed a little bit of emotion there, saying, you know, hey, I wanted to run into that. But
oh, I see what you're saying, to get on the other side of the 3.
I'm going to check out the chat real quick. All right, want to shoot like SPB. He or she is from Vegas. Emerton 70s. He said it's okay. LOL, just kidding. Kind of. LOL, just kidding. Sounds great. Anonymous is in Connecticut. And Emerton, how's it going, Mike? Who's in the booth with you? This is Jim Prather in here. He's another player from the area. He's native to Sticks and Stones. That's Clyde's homeroom. So happy to have him. Wow, somebody just gave me some food. I'm excited.
There you go.
Very excited by the lovely Miss Carla. Thank you, Carla. Thank you very much. Not sure where we're going to be at with this. You know what, Carla?
Could you bring this right over to Chelsea? You sit right over there. No, bring it all over there. I'm just going to go through it. 21? Sorry about that. Thank you.
Okay, we got Clyde on the 3-ball here. Cuts it in the side.
I got to say, Clyde has a little bit of outward emotion, but it's not really like that negative outward emotion that you'd expect from a player that shows those things. I'm saying, like,
Right.
He's just like, oh, well, the table did this, or hey, I missed this, or whatever, but it doesn't impede his game as it does most players when they do that.
Right, he forgets about it.
Yeah,
On
he
to the
forgets about
next.
it, deals with it, right.
The players next on table 7. We got Brock Dixon and Nick Abrantes. Brock Dixon, Nick Abrantes, table 7.
Call out a couple more matches for these guys.
Our players up next on table 3. We have Mike Utley and Kerry McAuliffe. Mike Utley, Kerry McAuliffe, that's on table 3. Table number 6 is going to be Jim Kelly, Bill Roberge. Jim Kelly, Bill Roberge, that's on table 6. On table number 8, we're going to have George Santiago and Dennis Levesque. George, you have a few minutes if you want it. Again, that's George Santiago, Dennis Levesque, table 8. George, you can take a few minutes if you want it.
Oh, you didn't get it? Okay.
Mike's got a nice layout here.
Hold on one sec. Sorry, I'm just handling this bracket here. Looking pretty good.
Okay, next on table 11, Lita Mullendor, Ryan Stevens. Lita Mullendor, Ryan Stevens on table 11. On table number 2, we got Shorty and Danny Pavo. Shorty and Danny Pavo, that's on table 2.
Got the man, Mr. Shorty, Tom D'Alfonso. He's rocking the tournament tonight. You guys aren't familiar with him. He's a pro level shooter. Sponsored by Snookers, Providence. And boy, is he tough to beat.
Oh, he's
He's tough
incredible
to beat. Hey, you're not kidding.
It's another game for Mike. 5-2, Mike.
What else we got over here? So again, if you guys are in the chat there, we definitely want to hear from you. Let us know what you're thinking of the match, who you think's going to run away with it, who you think's going to win, who's making a comeback. You let us know how you're feeling about this. Meanwhile, just going to read off who we have on the winner's side of this tournament here. We got Mr. Patrick O'Connor, Bill O'Mara, Shorty, Tom D'Alfonso. We got Danny Pavo, another pro player, Nelson Oliveira, another great amateur, Tim Perry. Then we have Francisco Cabral. And then we're waiting for the winner of Lem Tanksley and Peter Lee. Peter Lee is also native to Sticks and Stones. He's definitely a hometown boy for the Sticks crew. I got to say, I love that, you guys had a nice following come out just to support Clyde and, just to be here to say, hey, we're in your corner, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Wouldn't miss this for anything.
All right, so Mike found out how to make a ball on the break. He found out how to do it.
Well, he's doing everything else right.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing good.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Mike Utley, table 3, please. Mike Utley, table 3.
Sorry about that, folks. All right, so let's see.
He's going to play the 2 in the side off the 10 here.
Here comes a great match. We're going to have Nelson Oliveira and Tim Perry going at it.
Oh, here we go.
Next up on table 4, we have Nelson Oliveira, Tim Perry. Nelson Oliveira, Tim Perry, table 4. We need Nick Abrantes to table 7, please. Nick Abrantes, table 7.
Okay, Clyde's up these. Got to get something going here.
We need Dennis Levesque to table 8. Dennis Levesque, table 8.
Okay. Just give me 1 second, Jim.
Okay. Clyde's going to play the billiard here on the 8.
Jim, I need to tend to a couple of things real quick. I'm going to actually get another guest in here to chat with you. So, folks, don't go anywhere. Balls are round, they will roll, even if they don't go in. I like that. Yeah, Jim, if you want to check out the chat, they're rolling right over here.
Okay.
So.
We got everything going on.
Yep. So you can check that out.
Right,
But I just got to tend to a couple of things. I'll be back in a little bit, folks.
Okay, bud. Clyde. Sorry? Yes, please. Thanks, hon. Okay, there's a miss by Mike. It's wide open here for Clyde. He might be straight in here. Shot. It's 5-3 now. Mike Pettit is winning 5-3 over Clyde. Race to 13. Thank you. Scratch on the brake. Got a 5-8 combo here on the side. I'm gonna leave the 5 right there.
All right, players, up next on table 5, Francisco Cabral, Peter Lee. Francisco Cabral, Peter Lee, that's on table 5. On table number 12, Dan Kushnerek and Aaron Arvia. Dan Kushnerek, Aaron Arvia, that's on table number 12.
Mike got a bad roll there. 7's behind the 10. Looks like he's going to come off the bottom rail. Hit the 7. He's going to probably try to leave the queue right behind the 10. He almost made it. Clyde needs to take his time here. All right. Okay, Mike took that one. 6-3 Mike.
Again, table number 12, Dan Kuznarek, Aaron Arvia. Dan Kuznarek, Aaron Arvia, that's table 12.
Mike with the break. Let's see here. Dry break.
All right, folks, I'm back just for a short time. I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that we are going to be taking a break after the conclusion of rack number 12. So we got 3 more racks, and then at the conclusion of that third rack, we're going to take a short break and do our break and run. So just wanted to give you guys a reminder of that. And I got to tend to a couple more things. We're going to get another guest in here shortly. We're going to have Mr. Al Mitchell give you the breakdown on him when he gets in here. But Al Mitchell is going to come in here and rock with us for a little bit. So I will return shortly. Other than that, Jim, I'm sure you're doing a great job in here.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you having a good time, bro?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Trying.
Looks like he rolled that one a little bit funny. All right, I will return.
I tried to masse that one. Just missed it.
Two. That's O'Connor, Bill O'Mara. That's O'Connor, Bill O'Mara, table 2.
I think Mike's gonna play safe here, unless he plays the 4-ball. I tried to play the 3 in the side.
Folks, we are going to be doing our break and run tonight. If you do want to buy tickets, they're available now, right over here from Miss Chelsea. They're $1 a piece. You can buy as many as you like. We're going to be drawing 1 ticket tonight. It's going to be $45 all.
Clyde's got to go to the air. This one.
If you want to purchase tickets, come see Chelsea over here. We're going to do that at the conclusion of rack 12 in our action match.
Good hit by Clyde.
We got this right before. We're going to be doing that draw. So if you want to buy tickets, come see Chelsea. She's right over here.
Mike's got the 5 in the corner. He's gonna come around for the 6 on the side.
All right, so Jim, we got a special guest. Al's still finishing his meal, so we're gonna have Mr. Tom Bertrand come in here and chat with you for a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out just until we hit our break, and then Al's gonna come in here and rock with us for a little bit. But right now, Mr. Tom Bertrand's gonna come in here. If you're not familiar with him, he's another great player from the area. He's played in numerous of these action matches. His last one was against Pete Bowman over at Bo's Billiards in Warwick, and he took that one down.
Oh,
that was a $1,000 action.
Wasn't it?
No, that was
No?
I believe it was maybe 16-12, something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 4-game gap there, but I mean another tight match.
Yeah.
You know, both grade A players.
That was a good match.
But yeah, so Tommy's going to come in here and rock with us for a little bit. So I'm going to pass this over to him. So, folks, here you go. We got Mr. Tom Bertrand coming in.
All right, hello, people. Is that Jimmy?
Hey, Tommy, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I haven't been watching much. I mean, I can see the score, but
Yeah, Mike's playing well.
Mike's playing well.
Yeah.
I did see Clyde miss a 10 ball at like 1-1, something like that. But
Yeah, Clyde needs to tighten it up. He needs to tighten it up a little.
we got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Not bad. A little harder than I think he wanted to, but just got to bear down and pocket it.
Right, you can't take anything for granted on this table.
Oh, no, that's for sure. Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah, dead center. It says race to 7 up there, but I'm pretty sure we're going to 13.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So that puts Mike up 7-3.
Let me get this score here.
Magic Act jump cues they can use, right?
Jump cues? Yeah, jump cues are allowed.
Call 10 only?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing it doesn't call on the break.
I don't think so. Seven, 3. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's see. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been watching because I was shooting, but see how he's breaking.
He's been breaking pretty good.
Yeah.
He's sticking the rock right on the table.
Well, what are they looking at? 12? 12 games?
Yes.
12.
Yeah. Yep, 12 games. How you doing in the tournament? Not
Yeah,
too good?
no. Well, I went to the expo, you know, so I don't know, you know, I still got that 7 foot in my head, and I'm struggling a little bit. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm coming here whether I'm here tonight or in the tournament for the night or out 1-2. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's Wednesday night.
Right.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
I don't sweat it. It's a night out with the boys. You know.
Absolutely.
I prefer winning, but you know the game.
Yeah,
it doesn't always work the way
yeah,
you
that's
want
bull
it
for
to.
you.
You know, that's right.
Just don't.
Yeah, you can't all the time.
Right.
But you could try.
Got to go down swinging.
Yep.
Right. So.
Well, if he gets on the 2 here, which he should be able to, I don't know, get between the 7 and the 3 maybe, and get a shot on that 2 wall.
Yeah, Clyde got a. Might be thinking safe on that 2 ball. I'm not sure what he's gonna do here.
Well, it's gonna come behind and play it down the table by the 5 there maybe. A little short.
He
might be ducking now.
Yeah.
He might be ducking now.
Right.
Run the 2 into the 5-ish and get behind the 3 or something like that, possibly.
Yeah. Try to put the 2 behind the 3 if he can.
He might be able to just, run the 2 down the bottom rail.
Right.
I know he's looking over there.
Can he?
2-4. The 4's a hang. I didn't see the 4 in the
Right.
pocket
Can
there.
he get by the 5? I'm not sure.
From here, it looks like he's going to try it.
Oh, he just missed it.
Yeah. Well, left him a shot, but once again, these side pockets aren't too forgiving all the time either.
No doubt.
But he doesn't have to do much, Pocket the 2, come off the rail a little bit. No, overcut it.
Ooh. Now, he's got Clyde as a similar shot
similar.
here.
Yeah. A little more angle, but he played safe all the way.
Played safe. Uh-oh. Almost went in on him.
Yeah.
The way things been rolling, I'm surprised it didn't go in.
Yeah. And the playing safe.
That was a good shot.
Definitely. Yeah, they can get over that 9 ball, that's for sure. Tough kick there, too. 7 balls. Definitely in the way. 5's in the way for the 1 rail, looks like. A long way,
Mm.
Nice, I'll put a jump kill. I don't know.
Can I try to jump over the 9?
7 might be in the way, too. It's hard to tell,
Yeah, he's trying to jump over the 9.
even getting over it. I don't know.
I don't know.
If he can get enough on it, you know.
Yeah. It was
Oh yeah, well he had enough on it, but
yeah, it was.
oh no, he hit the 5.
He hit the 9.
I mean, I'm sorry, yeah, the 9. He was right in my line of sight. Well, Clyde's got a good chance here.
Yeah.
You know.
Needs to get going right here.
Yeah, he needs could use this rack. What do we have tonight in the tournament? 36. Not bad. Well, a little shorter than they like to be, but I think he should be okay here. He should be able to get in between the 9 and the 7.
Come off the.
You know, off the back rail and play the 7 in the side or something, you know, something like that. Got a few options.
Oh,
I have to make it.
that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. You know, getting behind a little bit, he's not looking too comfortable. But you know, I've seen funny things happen after the break. You know what I mean? That break, boy, and I've seen things change up. So I'm assuming it's going to be tighten up a little bit. You know,
Right.
think he'll right himself a little bit. That's sad. I didn't really see the beginning games, so I don't know if he's struggling in general or Mike's just playing that good. You know.
I'd say it's been a combination of both.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a good combination for Clyde. But he can snap out of it.
Yeah, I don't see why not. He's a little straight on it. You're gonna have to do quite a bit of work to.
I think he's gonna.
He's topping it.
He's trying to come all the way around.
Yeah, it was
Tough shot.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
It required a really good stroke.
right.
You know, he popped. You know, just poked it a little. Yeah, he's got a shot here though. So he called it.
He's gonna cut that over.
Cut it over. Yeah.
Wow.
And he may change his mind.
I don't like that shot.
You know, if he plays the bank shot, he can leave the cue close to the bottom rail, and maybe maybe you draw it and you get lucky and it comes over to the back. Oh, he's cutting it. No. All right. Take your time there, Clyde. You gotta take your time, and you gotta gain it. He shouldn't have no problem with this.
Stay down. He's got to stay down the shot.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Got 7-4. All right. And this will be, from what I'm gathering, right, you got 12, so this will be the last rack before the break.
Yep.
It's going to do the break and run. And, I guess it'll take about 15 minutes break or something. mind. No scratch. Can't scratch.
Right.
All right, it's good.
He took a little something off.
Yeah.
Want to lose the cue ball.
I didn't leave him a great shot. Just to run the one down the rail and run it to the 6. Yeah, it's a good shot. Unless he makes the 6. That,
Wow.
yeah, get him.
What gonna do here? Rail to the.
Yeah,
He might Marseille. He could Marseille this.
Yeah. It looks from here like he might have to the side pocket. It's like the point. He might have to hit a little before and spin it if he goes that way, but he might be able to. Oh no, you know what? It looks like
Marseille.
yeah, kick it from the back.
Yep. Oh.
Left him a shot though. The table's still a little tough though. You know, you get it. Well, you get 3 to 4. You know, he's on the right angle for the 5, and 7 goes in the side too. Could be out. He's all right. I think he fell a little shorter than he would like to. But he's okay. But
yeah.
I think he'd like to have been on top of it a little bit.
Right at 5 in the corner. Go right around that 8 ball.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 first,
okay.
but
Got the 4.
yeah. Well, he hung it too. He was a little off angle on the 5 there too. You know, he was down low of the 5. He would have run it to the 10 maybe, or he would have had a lot of draw towards the side. But it doesn't. Clyde, you know, the bridge, you know, it changes the shot a little bit. He's got to get up high enough too, you know. I'm pretty sure he'll get up high enough. Even if he goes too high, he'll be all right. Oh wait, that's. He sees it, but. Like the speed, you know, I don't know. He looks like he's struggling with the speed a little bit.
Right.
Well, you know, hey, let's face it, the bridge is no fun thing to play with.
Maybe he might be calling 10 balls.
Yeah, well, looks like he might. I think he's going to cut the 5 in, but he just called the 10 in case. You know, even if, you know, he can call a 10, I'm guessing, and if the 5 still goes in, he's good, you know. That's okay.
That was a great shot. Was he playing for 10 on the side?
He called it just in case, but he was. I think it was all out 5, but you know, I don't really think the 10 went. But he should be okay here. He's got a good angle for the 7. He doesn't have to do much.
Yeah,
you know,
5 ball is a big shot.
You know, 8 to the 9. Once again, he's going to have to come off that back rail more than likely. You know, he needs good speed. You want to be close to that 9. You know what I mean? Right. You don't want to leave yourself a little test shot at this point. You know, he needs to get on it. Good.
This is the shot right there.
That should do. I mean, he doesn't have to do much but pocket it here, you know. No English, nothing. Just put it in the hole. Stay down on it. Oh boy, he was unsure when he let that thing go. Huh? But he got it. Shouldn't have any problem. Should have no problem with the 10 here.
Well,
It's amazing how much smaller those pockets you can
7-5.
still get. You know.
7-5. I think that's
Yeah, that
intermission.
should be the break time. That's 12 games.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So
Right.
Mike's going to do the break and run and the intermission, and then we'll be back to finish up. So stick around. See ya.
There's not many tickets sold. But if you want to buy some tickets, go do it now.